Good morning, social media, Facebook, YouTube family. We are doing a pop up live, doing a mind your business moment with the Hardens. Listen, we're going to get ready to rock out. Get your pen, piece of paper if you're at work, whatever you're doing. Just rock out with us as we share some principles. Here we go. Let's grow. Good morning, husband.
Good morning, good morning, good
Morning, good
morning.
morning, good morning. You know what? I'm gonna do something else real quick, okay? And get people to join as I share and all that great stuff, okay? So I'm gonna take us
Okay.
off, but check out this commercial real quick, you guys.
Hire slow, fire fast. That's the motto of my life now. Hire slow, fire fast. And you notice I didn't put $2.99 on here. I didn't put W-2 on here, did I? All them same. Hire slow, fire fast.
I love it. We got a mini commercial. What's up, husband? I'm hoping I'm live because I don't see. Let me
I
check
see
it
a
out.
live link up top.
You do? Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Sauce. Here we go.
Good morning, everybody. We pray that you are on your way to work, at work, sitting down, enjoying this cool day in Texas. And yes, we are in Texas. But if you are at wherever your destination is, we want to say good morning, good morning, good morning. Me and my wife, we're getting ready. As we go through the year, all throughout the year, we're doing many different things. Me and my wife, we move in different
Arenas.
directions, different
Yeah.
things. She has the BAM program. I want to celebrate her real quick for the
Hey,
BAM
if you're on here
program.
and you're in the BAM, I want you to put the butterfly in the screen. Yep, yep, yep. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
So she's in the BAM program, trying to definitely, motivate women, encourage women, try to get them to see their worth through God's eyes, which is a beautiful thing going on. That's one thing we're doing. Also in church, if you're a new Destiny member, I don't know what you can put on the screen if you're a new Destiny member, but we want to let you know that we love you. You can put a cross. If you find a cross on there, that's a good thing. Our logo has a cross in the middle. We will love you, but our focus this year for the church, we're a year of discipline. We're really trying to really gain some momentum and really becoming what God wants us to be, so we can change ourselves, so we can change the world. But then, in the Lions Den, we're doing our best to prepare for the last weekend in February. If you're on here, last week in February, we got something coming up. Really excited about it. So we're really trying to push small business owners. Now, listen, who is this workshop for? That we're going to do? We're going to get more information to it later. Like Mark just showed the promo. Who is this business? Who's this workshop for? Especially for people doing business, anybody doing business. I understand there's a disparity in understanding how to operate in business. There's a disparity. Look that word up. That's the vocabulary word of the day. There's a disparity out there in how to operate business. We're trying to overcome that disparity. So we want to really do a lot of things. So if you're in business, stop saying that you'll do it later. Stop saying you'll figure it out later. No, you need to invest in you. You need to figure out as much as you can. If you're so busy working in your business that you can't work on your business, you will never ever
Come
grow your business. I'm
on.
gonna say again, if you're so busy working in your business that you can't work on your business, you'll never ever grow. So I promise you, if you're trying to become paid and free, next thing I want you to write down, if you're trying to become paid and free and not booked and busy, I'm always running, always running, always running.
Come
Paid
on,
and
Coach
free
Brooks.
means that you have learned how to get paid. Good morning, good morning. You learn how to
Morning.
get paid and have some freedom. Now, listen, don't get so caught up. Some people want this world so much where I got a business to where I don't ever show up to work. I'm an entrepreneur. And I don't ever show up to work. Me and my wife are late to work right now.
Relate. Relate.
We're
Look,
late to work right now.
if New Destiny team is what I mean, New Destiny, Harden Enterprise team is watching. We coming. We
Yeah.
promise.
But
But
listen,
we
listen.
gotta be able to do this
But
first.
watch, we late to work, but we already working.
Oh, say that.
We late to the office, but we was working overtime last night. And listen, when you entrepreneur, you don't get paid overtime when you work overtime.
Right.
But so I want y'all to know that we're really pushing something this year. So you're gonna see us a lot. because we want to really promote this workshop. That we're talking about, and it's teaching us how to. This what we talk about at the end. But right now, we're going to bring up a topic that, as we get these topics in our heart, we want to bring them to you. So if you're an entrepreneur, it's time to take your pen out, time to take your paper out. We're going to teach you stuff. Listen, you don't have to show up to the workshop. We still gonna give you some free, what they call in the social proof. We're gonna give you some free smoke.
Yeah.
So you should love it whenever the Hardens got a workshop coming up, because they're gonna start dropping free smoke to encourage everyone to come. But hey, you may not come, but you still get the free smoke. So
Right.
it's like, share, subscribe. If you know somebody in business, say, you know what, the Hardens may know what they're talking about. Hey, Miss Vanessa,
Good
yeah,
morning.
you got to get back on that. On that, is that the lady got us on that podcast today?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
get back on the podcast. Man, we really enjoyed ourselves on that podcast that day. I feel like we was what's the word? We was international. You know, we was
You
rolling
so
that day. But listen, I want y'all to get your people, share with them. Say, hey, the Hardens may know what they're talking about. We've seen these people, go from working Monday to Friday, 8 to 5, to having a business, to where I'm proud to say that we have approximately, I want to say, 17 full and part-time employees.
Woo!
17 full and
Wait,
part-time
can you
employees.
wait? Because we got some people on. First of all, I want you to like, share, and second of all, good morning. If you with the den, put the line in the thing. If you with Butterfly Academy, put the Butterfly Academy. I mean the little butterfly. But if you're on, can you celebrate with us 5 years of business this year, and we have 17 employees. So
Yep.
what are we telling you that, man? There's a way that you can make it work. We are from the country area, but doing business worldwide, not just in
Yeah.
the country, but worldwide with agencies and with government contracting. Man, and we're not, this is not to boast or brag, but this is to let you know and empower you and encourage you that you can do it. Oh my God, you can
Yep.
make it happen if you put your mind to it. And most people start out the year saying, hey, I want to get started. Hey, I want to start a business, but you put it on the back shelf. Well, we come to motivate you, but encourage you in this mind your business moment to let you know you can do this.
Yes.
You can do this, man. You can create a space that gains opportunities to give you. You can make your own job opportunities. You understand me? Or you can create a space where you partner and sub with someone with your business to be able to go to the next level. You understand me?
Exactly.
So we come to encourage you and to ignite you to let you know we started with zero funding. We had money from
We
his
have
job,
personal money.
personal money. We started our personal money went to our bills, but when it came to starting our business, we started with an idea. Can you type
Yeah.
that? Start with an idea. We
And listen,
start with an idea.
and we want everybody to know, do we believe everyone, this is going to be crazy. Just listen to me. Do we believe everyone will be entrepreneurs? Probably not. Do we believe everyone should be entrepreneurs? Yes. And people say, well, everybody not, well, I'm not trying to make everyone become entrepreneurs, but I do believe everyone has the potential to do so. I do believe everybody can. The Bible says many are called, but few are chosen. Just because you're called, I mean you will. But for those who are, I want to talk to every person right now. If you listen, I want you to listen to me really close. If you're thinking to become an entrepreneur, if you are an entrepreneur, I need you to put a one in the screen. I want to know I'm talking to you. I want you to know that I'm listening to you, and I want you to know that I want you to know I'm talking to you, but I want to know you listen to me. If you are an entrepreneur, think about becoming an entrepreneur. I want you to put number one on the screen right now. And
Yeah.
even if you're watching this afterwards, still drop the one there. So as my wife showed me the replay, I'll know that you were there. You listen. I want to pray for you. I'm praying for you right now. So that one is not just for me to know who's talking to me. You know who I need to pray for, because entrepreneurship is the hardest thing I ever done in my life. The hardest thing I ever,
Come
well,
on.
now getting married was the hardest thing I've done in my life, and staying married.
Oh Lord Jesus.
But the second hardest thing was raising my children. The third hardest thing was really starting a church. So the fourth thing is entrepreneurship. All right. But anyways, it's something I want to pray for you. So I'm praying for you. All the ones. My wife's gonna show me all the ones I'm gonna personally pray for you, because I know
They're
this is a
coming through
journey.
too, husband. They're
So
coming through.
listen, I want to talk to you this morning as we prepare for this workshop in February, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop it. It's gonna be the last weekend in February, February 28th. No, February the 27th, 28th, and April the 1st,
March.
27th, 28th, March 1st. No, March. You're right, March 1st. No, yeah, February to March. Yes. So I want you to write that down. It's gonna be in Houston. We're gonna be dealing with
Here it
how
is,
to.
Bishop.
There you go. Take the screen off so they can see the whole thing.
Yeah.
There you
Uh,
go. It's gonna be the 27th through the 1st of March. We're gonna be dealing with how to. That's you got to get rid of that picture. That is not the right one.
oh, I'm
Uh,
sorry. Uh-oh. I'm
but
trying to hurry up.
you gonna change it around to the right one.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at, but yeah.
Well, she's trying to find the other one. We're gonna be talking about how to maximize. human and resources. We're going to talk about how to maximize humans and resources. I want you to put the number 2 for everyone who's on there who really would like to hire somebody, but just don't know how. I don't know how to hire help. I
That's
need
the right
help. That's the right one. I need help. I want help, but I don't know how to hire somebody. I wish I knew. I wish I knew how to hire somebody. If that's you, number 2, I wish I knew how to hire somebody. If you wish you knew how to hire somebody, we come to help you. Go ahead, Pastor T. Go
I
ahead,
want to
Kim.
say this: the power in hiring. What's up? The power in hiring. You don't realize the magnitude if you are just doing business by yourself. You are booked and busy. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you
you
that
are.
now. Type that in the screen: booked and busy. If you are doing business by yourself, you are booked and busy. And that's a great saying back in the day. I want to say in 2020, everybody was saying, I'm booked and busy, booked and busy. No, 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 sugar. We
That's
want to
not
teach
cute.
you, as our coach has taught us, how to be paid and free, man. Forget
Yes.
booked and busy. Coach Brooks, shout out to you. I ain't going to take your words.
Yes,
That's hers.
coach. I love it
But
though.
booked and free. You want to be paid
Paid and
and
free.
free, not just booked and busy. So booked and busy mean you're doing the work. You have no employees. You have nobody working with you. You have nobody making this dream alive. Even the Bible says that where one or two are gathered in my name, I'll be in the midst. I believe that's also for businesses,
Yes.
that the Lord will be in the midst
I wish
if
I
you
could
have
teach.
businesses, if you
I
have
wish I could teach that,
employees.
but I wish I had time to really break that piece down. We don't have time to break that piece down, but God will never put more on you than you can bear. So if you don't have the help you need, guess what? God will never let your business grow. He will only let
And
your business grow as far as you are, as much as you can handle.
And I want to say this too, is that even when you have, I believe because of employees, the Lord sends more opportunities, and because He makes sure that those employees are able to eat because
Yeah.
of what you're providing and what you're doing.
So remember, good morning, good morning. Y'all on here, hang on, don't jump off. Listen, we got some tips we want to share. We just kind of kicking off right now and setting the atmosphere. Don't jump off, hang in there because we got some things we're going to share. Some five tips. It's really 6, but I'm condensing down to five tips, and I'm going to share that with you. But I still want to see those twos. If you are a business owner and you say, I really want to know how to hire somebody or how to get some help, but I don't know how.
Yeah,
I
put
really
the
want to
number
get some help, but
two.
I don't know how. So I want to
Yeah,
know who I'm talking to. All right. So what we're going to talk about today. On this mind your business moment. That's what we're
moment.
gonna start calling it, mind your business moment. We're gonna talk about today what are the top 5 mistakes small business owners make. The top 5 mistakes small business owners make. So as we go through this journey, you're gonna see us pop up. If you see us pop up, put an alert out there that when you see the hardest pop up because we're gonna be promoting the heck out of this workshop we're doing. But as we promote, we're gonna drop free smoke, free information. It's gonna help you out as a way of saying, hey, we want you to know that we're here to help you out, but come get the workshop. But if you don't, we're gonna give you this free smoke. So this is the topic today we're gonna deal with the top 5. And babe, I came with these top 5.
Hello.
Hey girl, how you doing? I came with these top 5 as I got going and everything. And I know for a fact I didn't ask you, but we went through it together. So if you think of an extra one that
Yeah,
I
'cause I'm
forgot,
sitting here like I don't know what you're going to talk about.
if you come with an extra one that I maybe forgot to add, feel free to throw it in there in the end or as we talk. But so I got top 5, but the number one is also number 6. So I'm making number 1 and 6 one by itself because the top one is also the last one. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's two different. It's the same statement but two different things. Listen, I want you to hear you. I'm gonna talk to your heart entrepreneur. I'm gonna talk to your mind entrepreneur. The number one mistake in now, I'm gonna tell you this. Now, this is not judgment because we can only come up with these mistakes because we made them first, and we took us a long time to get out of them. But the number one mistake business owners make is number one, they do it alone. They do it
That's
alone.
good.
And this
Type
first
that.
alone, do it alone. They do it alone. And this first alone is not without employees. This first alone is that we don't like to ask for help, understanding or learning how to do what we do. We want to be self-made. That's the first mistake. And I didn't put self-made because I want to say at first do it alone. But you can adjust it and kind of just twist it and say self-made. The number one most entrepreneurs make is that they want to be self-made. They don't want anyone to tell them how to do it because they want to say in the end, I did it on my own. So I don't owe you credit. I don't owe you accolades. Now I say we made all mistakes, but that's one mistake, baby. We didn't make. We
We
didn't make.
started off with the girls and Tamika,
No,
and
no,
they
I'm talking about no, no. That's the last one. I'm talking about doing alone without
okay.
asking for help, without asking for help? Would I ask somebody
Oh,
to tell you how to do it? Would I get a mentor? Would I get someone to train you on how to
gotcha.
do it? So the last one is we're gonna come back on the last one about not getting help. But I'm talking about we didn't want to be self-made. We wanted we wanted somebody. We asked right there. I never forget the first time I got started, and I thought God was putting me into this construction world. I don't even know why I thought God was putting us in construction world. I think because you told me that we were talking about me being the middleman, and I said, you know, what, I don't know how to charge somebody. Watch this. I knew God was gonna make me the middleman, and I was gonna have. That's what it was. We walking down the road, and I told her, baby, we know how to do all these things because we've everything we done in church. We met somebody that can do that stuff, and so I know I can hire these people to work for someone else. But I didn't know how do I charge someone for services I didn't provide. So I went and I paid Pastor Hines. I said, man, look at Hines, he needs to help me out, man. How do I have pay for him lunch? That's another thing. Be willing to invest in yourself and pay that person. Don't ask for free information when anybody gives them free, but I pay for his lunch, I pay for his breakfast, foods all day. And I said, hey, Pastor Hines, I need you to help me out. I know God is calling me to be a contractor, but I don't know how do I charge someone for a service I don't provide? Why would they even pay me? And why won't they just look for it themselves? And he told me some advice. He said, man, people they want stuff done, but they don't want the work and the hassle of finding it. They're basically paying you a convenience fee. I didn't know that. So number one mistake most people make, babe, are you there with me? Okay. I thought you froze. The one mistake most people make is that they do it alone. They don't want to ask for advice. What do you think about that? Not asking for advice and not getting mentorship.
I think that's a person, and I want you to type in the screen. I love to talk to the audience that's watching, so you can type in the screen. I believe that's a person that's trying to be self-made.
Hmm.
I want to do this on my own. Type that, self-made. People want to be self-made and want to say, I don't need the help, or they want the statement of saying, I did this on my own. I made this happen, and and I'm the one that's winning, and not realizing that every person that you see out here that is moving in entrepreneurship, it has been mentored or has been coached by someone else that has done this
The
before.
ones that's succeeding, especially one that's succeeding.
Right. Especially the ones that's succeeding. Especially those. I'm sorry, I was seeing I gotta block something, but yeah. But yeah, especially those that are succeeding, those that are moving in what they're doing. But you gotta be willing to learn from other people. You
Yeah.
gotta be willing to learn from other people and grow from other people.
Yeah. So that's number one. You know, I think that's one of the major mistakes entrepreneurs make. We get out there and this is I'm gonna add this in there with it, sweetheart. And we see other people succeeding. We copy them and do what they do without asking them how they did it. We see
I
people
like
succeed.
this.
To be
To be
honest,
honest, I'm just afraid to ask for help. I
that that
love that.
that
That
is
is
a
so
perfect.
good.
I'm glad you said that,
I'm
Miss
glad
Randall.
you said thank you so much. Quayla. That's Quayla. Hey,
That's
sugar.
great.
Thank you. That's
Listen,
good.
I'm gonna tell you a secret because that is an African American problem. I'm gonna tell you an honest thing. It's an African American problem. Most African Americans think, watch this, nobody want to help us. We think nobody's out, and we think almost everyone's out to get us, and nobody want to help us because we think that if you win in that we selfish. But I'm telling you, sweetheart, that's not the case in this entrepreneur world. I talked to a young man and I told him, and listen, how about I'm so I had put my spirit man back up. But listen, I talked to this young man, and his name is Daniel. Baby, you must be really going through. What's wrong?
Yeah, it's some people on here. I gotta block them. I'm
They
sorry.
trolling.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm like,
Your
what
whole
the heck?
face is saying it like.
Yes. I'm just like, where they come from?
But
But
look,
go ahead.
this young man named Daniel Mayman. I love him as my boy, my friend. He really wanted to get into and listen, I'm gonna say this here. Listen, if you feel as though, and I'm gonna be real, if I can't be real on this call, why am I do it? If you feel as though your African American community is being gatekeepers, they're not the only one doing business. If
That
you feel as
part.
though your African American community is doing gatekeepers, you listen. You don't have to number one do business with them, and we would love. I love to do an African American black on black business. I don't like black on black crime, but I love black on black business. Don't get me
I
wrong.
can't.
But if you're not going to teach me, if you've been a gatekeeper, I'll go somewhere else. So I talked to my buddy. He wanted to get into RV parks. I said, man, go ask somebody. I said, be honest, you scared to ask. You think nobody want to help. He said, man, I don't
Yeah.
think anybody want to help me. I say, find one. He went up to a RV park because why? Success leave footprints and they love to make their struggles worth it. If I can
Wait,
share my struggle
no,
with
don't
you,
move too fast. That's good.
success
Success,
leaves
type that.
footprints.
Success leave footprints. And most people that are successful don't mind not being a gatekeeper. They want to teach you everything they got, and they want to show you everything they got, because they know if I did it, I can show others how to do it. Most people that are millionaires and billionaires, they do not mind telling you, because they realize that there's so much money out here to be able to get, and they don't mind telling you. So
What they
success
don't like,
leave footprints.
what they don't like though is wasting their time.
That
If I'm
part.
gonna help you, don't let me look up here and you don't took all this free smoke I'm giving you and you're not using it. If I'm gonna give you my time, make it worth it. And if I see it's a good investment, I keep sharing with you, because there's nothing like seeing that my struggle was worth it. So I told him, I said, go talk to someone. And he went to this Caucasian American RV park. He got there, he said, look here, my partner told me, that if I want to get an RV park, find somebody successful doing it and come out here and talk to someone and ask some questions. And she said the lady got so excited. Oh, well, everything I can help you with, I tell you. She jumped on a golf cart, drove him around, showed him how the business was ran, gave him the information. If you need me, call me. Because why? True success don't mind helping folk. It's only people who really not succeeding, because what happened, they don't want you to beat them.
Oh,
They don't want you to outrun them.
they don't want, and it becomes a comparison and competition for them. It's all about getting in the right rooms. That's why I love that question, because we were the same way. I always say I am you and you are
And
me.
you or
We were
me.
the same way. We were afraid. We knew we wanted to do something different. We knew we wanted more. We knew we got tired of living paycheck to paycheck. We got tired of the seasons, because there's seasons you have a lot of money, especially this season coming up,
Yeah.
income tax. But we lived in a season of like, man, you got to, and we didn't know who to ask.
Yeah.
And then we started researching and started finding out, oh, wait a minute, and hearing conversations like this of people that didn't mind not being a gatekeeper and didn't mind sharing their tools and principles. And we invested into that person, and we went to Washington, and it blew our minds. It was life changing, that showed us opportunities of being in a room with people that looked like us, people that were women, that were men, that were moving in this vein, in this lane, and we saw that they could do it. But when old boy went to that guy, that lady gave him the blueprint on how to build his RV. What is it called?
It's RV park.
His RV park. And here's the thing. She gave him the blueprint, and he went and bought the land.
Yep.
Come here. It's opportunities that are available, and some people don't mind asking. They don't mind wanting to know how to do it. So I say this: ask. Find someone that you watch. The person that we ended up watching, we watched them for about 6 months, because everybody out here on the social media world be out here tripping and they be lying. But you got to be willing to watch that person for a while. Watch their footprints, and it will lead you to success. Because of us watching, we were able to see the outcome of this young lady, and she ended up being our business coach. Because of that allowed us to be able to see some things, which allowed us to get into other doors, which allowed us to sit at other tables, that was able to gain us opportunities that were life-changing.
Yeah.
So ask.
We got to move number two. Number two, true success don't mind helping you. We got to move number two. Good morning, name is Santos. I'm delivering. Okay. Oh snap. And I'm rhyming 30 minutes. Hang on a second, y'all. I gotta send this here to my customer. I'm at work, y'all. But hang on a second. I gotta
Success
send this
don't
here. I
mind.
gotta send this here. I gotta
Okay.
send this here. Hang on a second. Forward. Y'all just keep thinking about the last statement she said. Uh
I would say this for that person that said true success don't mind helping. Just don't waste their time. Please don't. We say that
yes.
in the beginning. Please don't waste my time. My time is valuable. Our time is valuable. And when my time is valuable, I make sure that your time is valuable. And whatever you need, we'll be able to give it to you depending on how much you need. Sure.
Exactly. So I'm gonna say this here. Just lock that one in. This thing is continue to grow. I gotta add one in there that I didn't have in there
Hey,
first.
Pastor.
What's going on, Pastor? Listen, this is one that I saw and that it just came in my mind, so I gotta share it. So I'm gonna make this list as small as I can. But we act like one of the mistakes that most entrepreneurs make is that we're not willing. Well, I'm not going to use that one because it's hard to explain. We undercharge to get more customers.
Type
We
that we undercharge to get more customers.
we undercharge. to try to get more customers. And listen, and we think, well, if I lower my price, that people will give me a chance. If I lower my price, I'll beat the competition. Let me tell you a secret about competition. The best thing to do to beat the competition is give a better product and a better service, not a better price.
Or can I add, the best thing to beat competition is don't show up to the race. You just do you. That's what I
Yes.
do.
Well, I would say, well,
Okay, go, come on,
I'm
talk.
gonna always say that, at the end of the day, if you know, I say do you to get started, be better to finish.
Okay, that's good. I like
So
that.
because at some point you got to figure out what about me is different. What makes my product different? What makes my service different? And that's my vision. That's my motto. That's my core values. Your core values make your product different. Your core values make your service different. But I won't get into that. But I will say you undercharge to get customers. If you ever thought that was the key to get more customers, I want you to put number three. I'm using my numbers. If you ever thought that was the key to get more customers, to just lower my price. I'm telling you a secret right now in this world. Put that number three on there. If you thought that maybe if I lower my costs, I get more customers. I'm gonna tell you the top reasons why you don't want to lower your costs. Because you attract the wrong customers, number one.
That part today. Mm. Can wait, I want to add something. I know
Go
I know
ahead.
you're rushing. We got to go to work, but listen, I want to add something. I'm about to say this on social media world, and I don't mean no harm, and I don't mean no foul. But I'm glad you said that because I want to add this too. Just because you're a black business, don't mean you free. Please know that. Just because you're black, don't mean free. That
No,
don't.
we don't.
And just because
And
they your
listen,
cousin, don't
hold
mean
on,
they
wait, wait,
good.
wait, wait. You
Oh,
get into my number
okay,
three.
go ahead.
You get into
You
my
should
number
have
three.
told me the point. Go ahead.
But that she's so right, and we're gonna get into that point about that. But stop thinking. But I'm liking you for saying that, Miss Randall, for that number three. Miss Randall, I feel like my shot, like you need to be part of the den. I don't know. I felt it twice already. I'm both because just like you're hungry. But I'm gonna leave you alone, Miss Randall. But Quayla. But listen, you got to realize that you undercharging. Number one, attracts wrong customers. Watch this. If you can't afford me at the price I should be giving it at, you really can't afford what I have. And if you can't afford what I have, you're not going to appreciate my value. If you don't appreciate my value, I'll never make you happy.
Say that, sir.
Have you ever remembered? I ain't gonna say you. Have you ever got something free and you talk more about it than what you paid for?
Yep.
You got to realize you attract the wrong customer when you give away something for less value. And number two, you rob you when you lower your price.
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna tell you why. I have a contractor, I have material, and then I have me. My price, Pastor T, when you write your books, your price is the cost of that book that you got to pay for it. It's the cost of the editor, the cost of that not just the
Formatting,
editor, the formatting,
the
and
flyers.
the flyers. So when you got that product, you got a price. That price included all them and you.
Right.
So when you discount that price, your editor been paid,
Right.
the book been paid for, the formatting been paid for, everybody else been paid for. So who losing money? You.
Yes.
So there's no such thing as a discounted product in the business world. You only discount what nobody wants.
Man, you said a mouthful. You only discount what nobody. In other words, if I'm gonna give you this full package of an opportunity, or to work with me, and you say, well, okay, I don't want flooring, I don't want my house lifted, I don't want my house painted. Okay, we're gonna take out those prices. And then you come back and say, but wait, can I still get my house? Can we discount the painting? We're gonna take out the painting because that's
Yeah.
not a discount
I'm
sheet.
not going to discount my price. I'm going to discount my service.
Right.
So listen, if we say we're going to give you this whole package, like she said, and you want a cheaper price, well, we'll take something off. I'm not gonna cut my price down because I take the hit. Whenever we remodel a house, the Lowe's got their costs, my plumber got his costs, the electrician got his costs. They're not gonna take a discount from me. They're not gonna cut my price down. And so when I get through, if my margin is 100, say my margin is $1,500, well, can you take $500 off? No, no, that's my house. No, that's my car note. That's my water bill. No, I'm not taking my light bill off just to make sure you have lights. No, I'm not gonna do that. So that makes sense, baby. Number two,
Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
we
Like,
undercharge our customers.
I want to say this to encourage you is what we learned. The mistakes we made was discounting. So we're not just telling you just to tell you this, but we made mistakes of discounting and found out later that the percentage, when we look at the numbers, we didn't make no money off of that. So no, we're not doing that. So we realized in that mistake, my price is my price. Maybe you're not my customer. Type that. Maybe you're just not my customer. It's okay. I understand. You're not my customer. And we've had to say that to a lot of customers. Oh, I'm so sorry. We just had to say that a couple of weeks ago. So sorry, sir. But he was like, can you take another discount? Now we didn't give you a discount of a percentage of off whatever. But at the end of no, there's no more discounts because my price is my price. And if I tell you I have another discount or I have something else, I just lied to you about my numbers. So no,
Yep.
sir, my numbers don't lie. This is what it is. This is my price. But we can cut out. We don't have to do your toilet.
Yeah.
How about that?
And I
My
say
price
this
is
here.
my price.
We lost a customer 2 weeks ago. People have to respect what it takes for. And listen, and if you, that's the third reason why. This is the third reason why you don't discount your product. And I wasn't gonna say it, but you brought it back to me, so I'm gonna say it. The third reason why you don't discount your product because you create a culture that you cheap. You create a culture that you cheap. And they're gonna send everybody to you because not because you got good service, because you cheap.
Oh, can I add? I'm about to say this since you said that. So I'm about to say this. And then you start moving like a business and not a company.
Yep.
Yeah. You want to move like, if you are in entrepreneurship, you want to move like a business. I mean, like a company, not a business.
Yeah.
Not my
Not
customer right
not
now.
not custom right now. I encourage people to plan so I never lose them. Yeah, I lost a customer the other day. I lost a customer the other day because he tried to haggle me for $200. After I gave him a veteran discount, I give my veteran discounts a consistent discount I give a veteran for serving our country. And listen, and so I think it's the only person we really give discounts to is senior citizens and veterans. It's the same exact, or in churches, citizens, veterans, and churches. It's the same exact discount. It's 10% off by markup. I just taught you something. Whatever my cost is, I don't give them a 10% off the whole entire price. I'm teaching you something, entrepreneurs. If you're gonna show up, listen. If you're gonna listen, learn. If you're gonna learn, use. So I'm telling you, I'm gonna give a 10% off my markup. So, and then if you need to figure out what percentage that is off the total different price, you divide that by the total price, and you get your percentage. So I say 10% off my markup. So if I'm saying $2,000 and I got a 20% markup, I'm gonna charge $2,400. I'm gonna take the 10% off the $400. So I'm only taking $40 off. So the churches,
Eat, sir.
pastors, senior citizens would get $40 off of a $2,400 product that I paid $2,000 for. My markup was $400. They getting 20% off of my 400. No, they getting 10% off my $400, not off the entire product. If I gave them 10% off the whole product, I'm taking $240 off. That means if I took $240 off, guess how much I make? I make $160.
Come on, husband. When I say you get, I need y'all to heart it up. Baby, that's some gems right there for every business owner that is out there. That's some gems. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And you looking up like, man, why I didn't make no money? Because you gave it all away. I'm sorry, my service is not free. I appreciate you for preaching. I appreciate you for being a senior citizen. I appreciate you for being a veteran. Take $40 off my cost. I'm gonna give away $40 of my money.
Can I add it to my pastors out here that's watching? Because I see y'all. Listen, I'm a pastor, but I'm also an owner of a
Business owner.
business. I'm a business owner. So don't
I'd
get
rather-
that mixed up.
I would rather not do work for my members.
Rather.
If you're looking for the pastor to come work on your house, it's not the pastor working your house. It's Clyde Harden Jr. with bills.
And we ain't finna believe God for a favor.
And I thank you. I thank you for your love offering, but your love offering didn't go towards your house. No, that was from your heart to my pocket, not from
Okay, Bishop,
your
stop.
heart.
Okay, we're going too far. Go ahead.
I'm not. Okay. So number one, you do it without asking for help. Kind of like itemizing your technician, your teaching doc. Thank you so much. Listen. So number one, you do it. Number one reason why the first mistake most business owners make, you do it without asking for advice. Number two, You undercharge to get more customers. And number three, my wife's talking about, you discount your product and services for your family and your friends. You discount your product and your services for your family and your friends. Now you can talk about that, baby. She said that's
So this
real
is
though.
a mistake we made. Y'all, we are talking about 5 mistakes that business owner make when you discount for your family and your friends. Listen, you have to. I know for me, I learned some family. You're not my customer because
That's the first part.
yeah, I love family. Nothing wrong. Again, we made mistakes and yeah, you're not my customer. And so when you discount for family and friends, what happens is the relationship get messed up. The
Yeah.
relationship get torn up because they expect for you to do 92% of the job for free.
And I'm gonna
And
tell you this here. Go ahead, I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off. I'm
it's
sorry.
just not. I don't mind family and stuff. Buy my books. Thank you so much. But when it comes to my services, it is hard for me. You can buy my products for me on my side of the business that I do. But when it comes to my services that I provide, yeah, you probably not my customer because my prices for services is a little bit high.
Yeah.
So you might not be my customer, and you're gonna want half of what I do for free. And this is how I feed my family. So, and this is how we build collateral for our business. So no, ma'am, no more, no, I don't do
I'm
well. I'm not saying family, listen, and friends. I don't mind doing business with you, but pay me my price. My price is my price.
yeah.
This is my business.
Can I help every family member out there though who has a family member that does business? I'm gonna tell you two things. Number one, don't do them a favor.
Oh,
If you don't want their product, don't buy their product. We don't need you to do us a favor. First thing, because you do me a favor and then you really don't appreciate it. It makes it harder for me. And number two, you should be the first one to get in line to pay me full price because you believe in me and you
oh,
believe in my product. And you should be the last one to ask for a discount. We listen. What I love about Hispanic community and other culture communities, they really support each other 100%.
right.
We got to learn to do the same thing in our culture. That we got to be willing to say, you know what, I'm gonna believe in you. I'm gonna buy for you. I never forget went to a young lady's open house or her ribbon cutting, and God touched her heart to sow into her and be the first one to sow into her and not want nothing in return. I don't want anything. If you don't want anything, say, here goes an investment. I'm gonna invest in you. I'm gonna sow into your business. Nothing wrong to say, you know what, I'm gonna be your first investor. I don't want anything back. I'm gonna be the first investor. I'm gonna sow a seed in
Right.
your business. But don't come to me and buy my product and want a discount and then be the first one to talk about me. Please don't do that. We need you to understand that as your entrepreneur, don't make the mistake of saying I'm a discount this for my family and friends because what you're really trying to do, you're trying to invite them to do business with you. Listen, your business should be bigger than your family and your friends. If you the
Period.
if you're gonna do some family and friends, how about you say, I'm gonna give y'all one free if that's what you want to do. Don't ask for no discount. Just say, I'm gonna give it to you. My wife, she's good about giving books away, giving stuff away. Just give it away and walk away because I want to sow into you. I'm using my product to sow into you, but don't ask your family to come to you and give them a discount, and now you're upset with them because they expect you gave it to them a discount, but they want full service.
Full service, and you have to be careful of that. So I would say this, that particular part of us is we learned that most of the time we really don't do business with our family or our friends. Now we will partner with our family and friends and we'll make money together. Yeah, we'll make money together. Yeah, we get on a project together. But as far as that, I just say be careful. That's a huge mistake that we made. And I don't know if this is a part of your mistakes, but and we have hired family and friends, and they wasn't equipped to get the job done. So
Yeah,
you got to be careful of that, even with that. And with people we've hired, and then they get mad at you. Now this may not be friends, but somebody you may have hired, and now they mad at you, and now they go in there and mess up your whole project. We've had them do that with family before. So
yeah, you
that
can't
that
do
messed
that.
up. Can't
Yeah,
do that. That's messed us up.
I think this is number
Mistake.
four. I think it's number four. If it ain't number four, make it number four. You overcommit and underdeliver.
Good.
This is a
Type
big
that. Wait,
mistake I made.
I wanted to type, Bishop. Type when you type. That's your amen corner. When you type, we know you're there. You're listening, and you taking in the notes. But you overcommit and underdeliver.
And the reason why I say that because just like when this falls in the same category about we discount our prices to get customers, so we think that our customer want cheap price. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't want cheap price. I want to pay full price, and I want to because I'm the type of guy I feel like you get what you pay for. And so your good customer want to pay full price, or they want to pay more than someone else because I feel like, though, if I feel like I'm gonna pay you what you're worth, because I'm gonna get from you what I value out of it. So that's why some people buy Mercedes. That's why they buy luxury cars, because I rather pay more and get a better service. So
Right.
be okay with your service. So this falls in the same category with that, is that we overcome and over deliver. Not only do we think customers want a cheap price, also we think customers want us to be perfect. They want us to have everything. They want to have it fast, quick, and in a hurry. Most customers don't want you to have fast, quick, and hurry. They want it right. So don't overcommit, undeliver. I used to do that, man. I'm gonna get it done tomorrow. I'm gonna get it done this way. I'm gonna get it done that way. And I have all these pipe dreams, and it wound up taking a week because the material didn't come in on time. Contractor didn't do right. So stop giving them what they didn't ask for.
Come on, that's good.
If you give them what they don't ask for, just give it to them, but don't say it.
All right.
So I always say overcommit, underdeliver. What you mean? Overcommit. It's gonna take 2 weeks. And you think, well, they don't want it in 2 weeks. They want it done tomorrow. Well, guess what? Anything done right take time.
Period.
It's gonna take 2 weeks. And believe me, take it from us. We've rushed to get projects done and tried to get it done, and it never came out right. We need time not to even do the work. If we start a project on a say for instance, today we get a contract. Let's say we want to start the job today. Today is what, Friday?
Yeah.
We won't start that job until next Monday.
Right.
I need time to make sure we got the material ordered. I need time to make sure the contract is lined out. I need time to make sure that we understand exactly what the customer wants. We get the project together. I know this person gonna be handling the project, so I need to make sure they know what to do inside and out. We need at least we've got 5 to 7 days before we actually start the project, before we even start.
And it allows the customer to get a clear clarity about what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. And it also allows you to kind of revamp with your team to go over what you're doing, how you're doing it. And we're not rushing it because we want money. No. We want to make sure that you get good quality and good quantity from this business, from this company, that you're able to do that. When you do that with your customers, they will appreciate you more, and they will be a repetitive customer that comes back to you.
I got another one. I gotta say this one here. I gotta write down. So I'm gonna sit right there. Never. We finna go. We gotta go. Gotta go work. And listen, this last one I give you, you're gonna really I'm bless your whole soul. But listen, overcommit and deliver. So what I say, hey, I talked to a guy yesterday, and he said, how long you gonna take to get this done? In 3 days? I said, give me 5, and if I give it to you, if I give you 2 days back, you'll be happy. He looked at me and he smiled. He said, how long will it take you to do it? You gonna take it in 3 days? I said, give me 5, and if I give you 2 days back, you'll be happy. He said, okay, I can take that. So I don't want you to think, well, if I say I'm 5 and I get it done, so I might say it's gonna take me 2 weeks. If I get it done in a week, you're happy. I may say it take me 7 days. If I know it's gonna take me 2 days, I'm gonna say 7. If it's gonna take me 3 days, I'm gonna say 2 weeks. I need to give myself time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I love it. You need time to give a good quality product or good quality services to a customer. Yep. What's your last one, husband?
I got another last one. I'm going to say my regular last one. I start with the first one. I'm gonna finish with the last one. Most entrepreneurs say we do it alone. We don't need help. We don't need advice. The last one is we do it alone. We don't use help. The help that people want to help us with. The employees hiring somebody. We want to do it all by ourselves for one or two reasons. We want to do it all by ourselves because we want to make all the money and don't want to share it, or we want to do it all by ourselves because we don't know how to hire somebody. So talk about that, baby.
Wait, so what's the last point?
That we want to actually do it alone. We don't want to hire any help.
Got it. So type that. We want to do it alone.
We want to do it alone.
I'll be trying to figure out what to type. So number 5, we want to do it alone.
And use either because you want to make all the money, or you don't know how to share the money. You don't want to the responsibility of paying somebody else, even though you need the help. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and you don't know how to really diversify the money and look at the fact that there's a way, and remember this word, put it in your back pocket, that you can create owners pay, different accounts that you're able to see the money. Even if it's just small monies, you're able to see the money because you have diversified the money properly to make sure that you have built collateral for your business to look up and you're not broke in your business because you're so busy trying to get all the money, win all the contracts, and you get $100,000 contract and you want to bring the whole, what's that? I'm gonna say 90,000 of that home to you because you ain't want to hire nobody.
Exactly.
And now the money is not going around, it's going to one person. When the Bible says in Genesis, well, the Bible don't say this, Tonya said this, let's get back to Eden. The song said this, let's get back to Eden and live on top of the world with multiple streams that is in the rivers in the book of the Bible. There's multiple streams. Why? Because you want to be able to create multiple opportunities, multiple things that are coming through. And now the money is moving. Why do you think we call ourselves a small business owner? Because we want to work with the best customer in the world, which is the government that needs small businesses to be able to make the money move, make the money go to different places. Because if you can make money move, well, I want to hire your business, your small business, to make money move, because you're going to partner with the right people to make sure that money is moving. That may be over your head, but I'm telling you, that
that's
people
not.
be like, I'm not a small business. I'm not,
Yeah, you
baby.
are.
If you're doing business by yourself and you are not hiring other people, you're really not a business. You just
A
really
hobby with
thankful.
the charge.
But if you have a business that is a small business and that language and the government world hear that, baby, they want to partner with you.
Yep. And I say this here. The problem is that most people, this is what we hear a lot of us say. Well, no one would do it like me. No one would cut hair like me. So I'm gonna only be the only barber. No one cut grass like me. So I'm gonna be the only person cutting the grass. No one cook like me. So I'm gonna be the one cooking. Listen, if no one do it like you, and they only want me, and that's, I'll never forget that was me. They only want, the customer only want to talk to me. You are telling your customers that I am only a one hit wonder. I can only do one job at a time. What you do, you teach quality. You teach your customers, you teach your contractors how to cut hair like you, how to cut hair with the same quality. They don't have to cut just like you with your personality. Let them have the personality, but what's the quality that we want to deliver? What's the core values you want to have? You say, okay, I'm gonna bring in more yard people. I'm gonna let you cut their grass. I'm gonna let you cut their grass, and I may cut only 1 yard, but now you cutting one a piece. Now we cutting five because I got four of y'all helping me out. But I'll make sure your quality is like my quality. I'll make sure we're producing the same quality, the same process, the same customer service. Now you got to be mature and teach people how to produce like you. Now you making 10 times the money you're making before, because they're doing two times, making 10 times the money because you got more people doing it faster. You teaching quality. You need to help train, teach. I never forget, and you know who I'm talking about when I bring this up. A young lady had a restaurant, and I was teaching her about a restaurant, and she was a chef. She was a business owner. It's hard to be a chef and a business owner because you're trying to run the front of the store, you're trying to run the cash register, and you're trying to cook the food. You need to teach somebody how to cook like you, so now you can hold everybody else accountable. But if
Right.
you back cooking, you can't run the front of the store. If you back cooking, you can't run the cash register. You got to make sure you hire people who know what they're doing, and then hire people who you can train how to do it. So now you can expand. I think I went too deep
And
myself, baby.
no, and I no, I want because I want somebody to really get that, because you have that person do that, and the first thing that we may say is, "Oh my God, if I give them my recipes, oh my God, they're gonna take over my bid." Baby, you had them sign a
Non-disclosure.
non-disclosure calls. You have them sign some paperwork documents to where you go back and you tell this if you want to, and I'm gonna sue you. You go
Yep.
back but it's all about having the right paperwork in place to make that happen. But now you're making. I always say this. Now, if I'm gonna partner with you, I don't need the whole pie. Just give me the piece of the pie. You don't want the whole thing. I just want a piece of the pie. So if you get multiple pieces of pies, meaning that you're doing multiple things and partnering with multiple people, baby, do you know what that pie end up being? A whole pie after
Yep.
a while. So it's learning that I can't do this. We learned as business owners that we started off, couldn't do it by ourselves. We needed somebody to help us. We needed somebody to speak the language that we didn't understand. Even in our now, we are being trained and we are in mentorship. My husband, we're with our business coach that's in, I think he's in California. We got another business coach in Florida. One is teaching us how to make sure we pay attention to the KPIs and all of this stuff, right? Then we got another one that's teaching us government contract, how to get RFPs, how to go to RFQ, all this different stuff. stuff. We're learning in two different arenas because why? We want to learn more. You should always be, as a business owner, learning more and how to elevate and evaluate your business, know what's going on, elevate your business to go to the next level, because you're getting in rooms and in tables that speak different languages that allow you to go after bigger opportunities. But while you're going after them big opportunities, you can't be cutting no grass. While you're going after those big opportunities, you can't be back there cooking. While you're going for those, you got to have a team of people that are working different departments. So if you don't know, let me go and tell you, Harden Enterprise Services has 6 different departments. Each person that's in those departments are running those departments. Right now, we need to get to work because we got to have a meeting and speak to those different departments. Even though they're called project managers over the printing department, which we have. They're also over that. There's a person that's over that. We have a person that's over the construction part. We have a person that's a project manager over the debris team. We have a person that's a project manager over these different departments.
Education department. Our daughter runs that entire department because we partner with schools that we're about to get. We got another contract for. Come on here, glory to his name. With the schools where they mentor, where she has 7 people that works under her. What am I telling you? We're building an enterprise. So you got to be willing. And I'm not saying you got to do what we do like us. But if you want to be successful in your business and turn your business from a business to a company, you got to be willing to have people work with you on your team. Yep.
You can't do it by yourself.
I want to share this here. I hope Ms. Quayla's still on. Ms. Quayla, I hope you're still on. If you are on, just say, hey, I'm still here. But I'm going to start talking. I feel like I'm going to talk to you and anyone like you. I feel in my spirit that I got to share this bonus topic right now, right? Mm-hmm. Business has 3 main phases. And there's maybe another call that we elaborate more, but I got to say this here. Business have 3 main phases. Number 1, you figure out what product or service you want to offer. After you figure out what product or service you want to offer, number 3, you need to figure out how can you get people to help you offer that product and service. Whether I don't care if it's product or service, maybe it's you trying to do anything, and you don't have to do the product or services. You don't have to do product and services. You can I figure out a product and service I want to offer. I offer construction. I don't do construction, but I figure out how do I hire people to do that product and service. I hire an electrician, I hire a plumber, I hire all those things. I practice that for a while. I find out product and services, and then I practice doing it on a small level. Once I practice on a small level, I call it the B2C, business to customer. I practice on a small level. I learn from my mistakes. Now you try to figure out how do I scale it and offer it on a larger scale. How do I do it larger? How do I hire more people? How do I hold more people accountable? Listen to this. I didn't say how do I hire more people just that alone. How do I hire more people? And how do I hold those more people accountable? You figure out how to hold them people accountable on a small scale. You figure out how to lead them on a small scale. You figure out how to make money on a small scale. And you figure out how to lose money on a small scale. And then you figure out how to lose money on a bigger scale, how to make money on a bigger scale. But you got to figure out what product and service you want to offer. Then you want to figure out how do I hire people to offer this product and services, and now how do I offer this product and services and hold people accountable on a larger scale? That's the flow of money, the flow of business, and you got to keep doing it over and over and over again, and that's how you grow a profitable business in a responsible way. I'm sorry.
No, that's good. I was going to share some, but I think I'm going to share it the next time because I think it's very, very important for people to understand. If you are wanting to do business, there are major opportunities for you. You just got to find your lane and where you want to do it. I'm going to share this, and babe, we got to go. We got to get to work. So I want to share this. I want to share this really, really quick. If you're looking and you're thinking about doing any business, I'm going to give you 10 businesses that could be a profitable business for you. Number 1, real estate. If you want to get into real estate and you want to figure out how to get into, building, it's not just real estate and you got to go get your license. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you're able to use what you call OPM, other people's money. Put that in the screen. OPM, other people's money in order to be a real estate. We are in real estate. We have affordable housing that we have for people. So you're able to do that. You can also build. I know this is thinking big. I need you to type that. Thinking big. You got to think big, 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 big. real estate, group homes. You can do real estate with, getting land and flipping a house and find an old house with good bones, flipping that house, making it happen, but not using your money, but using OPM. Another thing is number two, that you can get into logistics, which is trucking. It could be you partnering with someone, or you going and getting opportunities within contracts with hospitals, with group homes, with you can drive somebody, however you want to do it, but you can be able to do that. There's more to it. You can go watch a video I shared in here called 10 Profitable Business. My husband and I talked about a couple of years ago. The number third thing that you can do, you can get into cleaning. You're able to partner and getting cleaning schools, cleaning hospitals, cleaning homes, cleaning. We just had a cleaner the other day, and she cleaned multiple places, and you can build contracts with that. Think bigger. You got to think way bigger than what you're thinking. Then number three, another way of business, you can get into that's custodial. That is cleaning. Three. What's another one? Three, real quick. Three. Construction.
Security.
Come here. Construction. Number three, construction. You can do construction. You can do not just construction as in building something, but you can also get into construction where you're able to do multiple things in construction, not just one, but multiple things. Partner with people, make that happen. We're in construction. Number four, security. You can get into security where you're going and you're being in places to be in security, and you're able to, go hire other people to go do security for different jobs, whatever. Number five, you could do oh my God, help me. Education, consulting, which is one of the jobs that we do. Education, where you're building curriculums, especially if you're in education. You're a teacher. Come here. Oh, Quayla is a teacher. You're a teacher. Oh my God, it's multiple opportunities for you to be able to do different things and build curriculums and all of that. I don't know how many I done said. I done said
It's
enough.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And listen, and we got another class coming. We got another training coming. And we want to share more. And we can listen. This is who we are. We believe the more we give, the more God give back to us. We like to empty out. So if you see us go live, jump on with your pen and paper. If you're driving down the road, find the quickest place you can pull over and take the notes. We're going to share the gems with you. I like you to talk live. I'll say, well, I'm not going to say watch it later. No, figure out how to watch it now. Figure out how to throw the AirPod in. Figure out how to watch it now, because we want you to interact and be able. It's nothing like getting that fresh stuff. I hate leftover food. If I do not go to restaurants and buy food in the parking lot and drive home, I'm gonna eat it right there. I like to eat my stuff fresh. I like to get it fresh. So, babe, we gotta go. But I'm gonna say this here: food truck.
I want to say this: catering. That's how food truck. Man, there's so much you can do in catering. That's crazy. But go ahead.
But I gotta say this: to anybody who cook, you must be willing to teach folk how to cook like you. You never seen a restaurant owner be the only one, a restaurant owner be the one cooking the food. You gotta be willing to teach people your recipe, teach people your secret. In construction, anybody come along and learn and work with us, I'm gonna teach them how we do business, why we different, how we different. If they take it and repurpose it, oh well, now I got two people doing a great job. Teach, train, deliver. Workshop, February 27th through March the 1st. If you are a business owner, you need to know, ready to build a dream team without hold up. It says ready to build a dream team without a dream budget. We'll show you how. Listen, if you're out there, if you ever was a business owner, you're trying to figure out how to be a business owner, and you figure out, man, how can I hire people to help me? You do not want to miss this, and don't count yourself out. This is especially for anybody in business right now. You need to hire somebody, and if you know somebody in business, say, look here, I know the Hardens, I know these some legit people, and they have some good information for you. You don't want to miss this workshop. It's not cheap. It's not free. We at a hotel. So that's the problem. Most of us only want stuff that's cheap. Where you get what you pay for. Is at a hotel, 3 days. We're feeding you lunch. We're making sure we're having a special private dinner. Listen, we pour it into you. It's gonna be worth it. It's not no thousands of dollars. It's not free. Some of y'all want to tune off right now because you realize it ain't free. It ain't free. It's a value because we're gonna be there. We're bringing some people in. We're gonna be there sharing, teaching, training, and we're gonna feed you.
We're going to be teaching real estate is one night. That's going to be
Yes.
a VIP section. That's going to be amazing. But yeah, go ahead.
But if you're on here, I'm trying to figure out what I can give away. If you're on here and you put somewhere, you send us a message, inbox us, that if you register this week, this within the next few days, I don't know how to do this, but I want to give someone a free LLC where you pay the LLC, you pay for the LLC that the state charge, but we do it for you for free. I'll walk you through it,
I
teach
love
you how
it.
to own your LLC.
I
So
love
How do we use this one, just this live, for a certain period of time? If you register for this workshop and the next,
Wait, we're also doing some for startups later and after this. So you really want business owners for this one, right?
yeah. Well,
So we no, okay,
I'm never gonna stop somebody getting information.
okay. But you're gonna do a free LLC?
I'm gonna do
I
a free
mean,
LLC.
so for those that
You
are out
just
there,
can't.
I wanna say this: a LLC with the state costs $300. It's $300 that you would pay out of your pocket. Most people, they charge about $1,700 to show you how to do it. Well, we're gonna do it for you for free.
Yeah.
How many
Chelsea,
people? How many people?
I tell you what, I kind of want to do something different. I want to do something to the point to where, if you want an LLC, the first 5 people, forget, you don't have to come to the workshop. The first
Okay.
5 people that say they want an LLC, you got your $300, you want an LLC, you put
They
in here,
gotta say it
I
now
want,
live, right? You
yeah,
want
you
to
got
say
to
it
do it
live
live. You
right
want
now.
to say, I want
Okay,
LLC,
that's
and
me.
I'm going to pick, I put like the first 2 people that say they want an LLC, I would do it for you for free. I'll walk you through it for free. The first 2 people say, I want an LLC. If you drop it on live right now, this is what every time we go live, we're gonna do something like this here. The first 2 people say, I want a LLC on the live right now. If you don't say it, okay, oh well. You got to have $300, and most people charge more money. And I'm gonna teach you how to own your LLC. You're not gonna have LLC. You got to go to LegalZoom to get stuff done. No, I'm gonna teach you how to own your own LLC. I'm gonna walk you through the steps. Okay, one, Quina, all you gotta have is $300, and I'm gonna do it for you for free. You're the first one on the list. I don't want nothing in return. This is me sewing into you.
There go
Okay,
two.
number 2.
There go your
That's it.
second one. That's
All
it.
right, next live. I may do that again or not, but what I want you to do, if you saw this, I want you to call
Uh-oh.
281 410 281. Okay, okay. Caller, I like you. Just because you hung on the whole time, it's gonna be 3. It's gonna be 3. I will
So
walk you through it.
I'm gonna drop for them to set up a free consultation,
Hmm.
and that's how you want to do it. How you want to do it? You want them to
What I'm
email?
gonna do, I want you to call the number 281 410 8837. It's our office, and say 281 410 8837. And that you're gonna tell her, say, hey, I was on the live with Harden Enterprise, and they said that they was gonna give help me get my free LLC, and they're gonna schedule a group call with you guys, a group call. I'm gonna do some educating and training, and then when I do some education and training, I'm gonna walk you through. We're gonna figure out how to get it done. I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna happen now. I have to be able to do it before the end of January. If we don't get it done for the end of January, it's not gonna happen. So don't come to me and saying you're gonna do this, but then you want to wait 3 months. No, no, no. This is gonna happen for the end of January. I'm gonna do a group call to explain y'all how to do it, and then from there, I'm gonna walk you. I'm gonna set up an individual meeting with each one of y'all to get it done. I love helping businesses. This is my gift back to you for listening to. Yes, sir. I have Elder call. Thank you. And after, yes, sir. I'll have Elder call. I don't
No,
care.
I don't have anything for men yet. I just have for women right now for Butterfly Academy, and I only
Gotcha,
do it
gotcha,
once a year. So yeah,
gotcha.
that
So
yeah.
have whoever you want to call, have them call. But I'm gonna train whoever will show up and how to do it, and then we're gonna work. We're gonna walk you through each one individually how to do LLC. All right. God bless you. God keep you. Now listen, remember, all my LLC training is like probably 6 o'clock in the morning.
Wait a minute. No, y'all know it ain't. Don't do that to him. 7 o'clock.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, but you can't let them folks get up that early. You gonna let them get? He probably is gonna do 6. So prepare yourself.
It's gonna be a group training, and we'll figure something out. But God bless y'all. We love y'all. We out. We late for work for real. We gotta go.
All right.
God bless y'all.
Happy hunting. Let's see.
That's
Thank
it.
y'all for rocking out. Share, like, all of that. Stay blessed. Until next time, pop up live. Mind your business with the Hardens. Here we go.